Hi, I'm Angana Banerjee from Divine India Youth Association and welcome to our YouTube channel Brahmarishi Vishwamitra Sodh Sanstha. I hope you all are doing well. Let me begin with a simple question. What kind of world do you dream of living in? A world full of kindness, progress and peace, or a world full with chaos, selfishness and conflict? The answer of course is obvious. But here's the real secret: such a world doesn't begin with governments, institutions, or systems. It begins with us. That's why today I want to speak on a powerful idea. Self refinement is the noblest service to society. Because when we improve ourselves, we uplift everyone around us. Let's be honest, society today faces countless challenges: inequality, corruption, environmental destruction, even a decline in empathy and trust. We often point fingers at leaders, at technology, or at the system. But the truth is, society is simply a reflection of the people who make it. If people are careless, society becomes careless. If people are compassionate, society becomes compassionate. The real problem is not only out there in the world, but it's also within us. We sometimes lack patience, discipline, honesty, or empathy, and until we refine ourselves, how can we expect the society to be refined? This is why self improvement is not selfish, it is most selfless. Now, let's bring in some research and insights to make this clearer. We have all seen, and science and philosophy both agree, when we transform ourselves, we indirectly transform society. Let me share 4 key points with you. First, the science of emotional contagion. Research in psychology shows that emotions are contagious. When one person practices calmness, kindness, and positivity, it spreads to others just like stress or anger spreads. A single refined individual can influence an entire group. Secondly, is the neuroscience of habits. Our brains are wired to adapt. When we work on our habits like honesty, discipline, or empathy, we strengthen neural pathways that make us better decision makers. Studies in neuroplasticity show that repeated self refinement doesn't just change us, it sets new standards for people around us. Third is the role modeling effect. Sociologists say that change spreads faster when people see it in action. For example, Mahatma Gandhi's principle of self discipline inspired millions without him ever needing to force them. When we refine ourselves, we naturally become role models for millions. Fourth and lastly, it's the collective impact. One person's growth may seem small, but multiplied by thousands, it changes the nation. Imagine if every individual chose self control over anger, honesty over dishonesty, compassion over indifference, society would heal itself at the roots. So now the question is, how do we actually practice self-refinement in daily life? Here are few practical steps which you can include in your day-to-day life to implement self-refinement. Firstly, it's mindfulness and reflection. Take 10 minutes each day to reflect. Did my actions today spread kindness or harm? Remember, awareness is the first step to refinement. Secondly, it's lifelong learning. And how so? Listen. You have to read, listen, and engage with ideas that challenge you to grow. Education is not just for degrees, it's actually also for your character development. Thirdly, It's a discipline in small things like be punctual, keep promises, manage your time well. These small acts of discipline ripple out into the society as trust and reliability. Next is compassion in action. Offer help where you can, even in very simple ways, like smiling at a stranger, helping a colleague, or listening to a friend. These are the building blocks of a refined society. Lastly, sustainable living. Refinement also means being mindful of the planet, using the resources wisely, reducing waste, protecting the environment. Remember, our choice affect the next generations to come. My friends, society doesn't change with speeches or slogans. It changes when ordinary individuals like you and me decide to change ourselves. Imagine a ripple in the pond, small, but it expands outward endlessly. That's what self-refinement also does. If we refine our thoughts, we inspire others to refine theirs. If we choose truth, it weakens the power of lies. If we cultivate the peace within, it reduces conflict outside. This is not just personal growth, it is a service to humanity, to our nation, and to the future. So I urge you, don't just wait for society to improve. Be the spark, be the example. Start with yourself today. Thank you for listening with such attention. Remember this, the greatest gift you can give to society is the best version of yourself. Self-refinement is not just noble, it is necessary. And together, one refined soul at a time, we can build the world we all dream of. Thank you.